So there we are at the station. All the restaurants are closed. The old homeless guy's not here. I saw him this morning and I surprised him. I gave him money for a coffee. I said, "Get a coffee, not some sake." And he was just about to start scratching his balls when I surprised him. Well, it's been a good day. I've sorted out the phone. The guy at the SoftBank didn't know how to do it, and so I searched online. It's a parfait. Parfait, no parfait. Hello. Bit dark here, isn't it? Is that restaurant actually closed? Maybe they're cleaning up. Oh, you fucking... I don't know, parfait. Excuse me. This is... Oh, you fucker. This is the second time this has happened with this. It's a screw on top. And they're not very... they don't like being unscrewed. I hope none is going to object to my feet sticking out. I think there's plenty of room to walk around. Could do a little live streaming chair. Well, this is now, they're making, what is it? Craft lemon sour, lemon craft. We've got a bag of ice. Just started watching a television series, which is good because they're bringing them all on Netflix. And this one's from England. And the woman in it is Indian actress. She sounds like she's up north. And she's quite attractive. Probably nearly 40, something like that. And she's a policewoman, and it looks like a really good series called Paranoia. While riding around in a state of paranoia, sometimes I feel I'm going to get crushed by the mad bastard drivers of Nagoya. Well, not having much luck. Looks like they soon abandon you. Oh. Yeah, so I dropped this phone, not this phone, a different phone. I had a P20, then there was the P30, now there's this P40, P40 Lite. P40 Lite from Farway. 27,000 yen. SIM free. She's quite cute. Out there. That used to be the supermarket. Used to go there when we first came to this town. Oh. Well, the warm weather has returned, but it's the end of August, so there won't be really too much wet. Excuse me. There won't be too much warm weather now. Four people turned up at once. Wow, I wonder if any of them were going to talk. Nope, don't look like it. Cheers, pal. I'm just. I went to Gusto, but there's just one young guy on from Penang, young Indian guy, young kid. No one else there, so I thought I'd head back home, grab a couple of drinks. I was chatting to three other guys in the station. A combini drink. I had a drink with me. So now I'm in the station. In the station outside the 7-Eleven I'm barred from. All right, Murray. I sorted out that problem, so I got a new phone because I might as well, because it was going to cost me so much to repair the other one. And this is SIM free. I don't have to. I can't know why. I don't know why I didn't do this before, or even if I could do it. But this is 27,000 yen, and before it was fucking like 10,000 yen a week. 10,000 yen a week. Yeah, it was what I should have done a few days ago. Like the guy said, it was no contract. Yeah, there's a bit of a two people have died from infected They say some of these fucking vials have been infected. They got contaminants. 2 people have died from this batch. That doesn't sound good. So this company, they made a fix. So what happens is once they made a fix, and you download the fix from far away, P20 and P30 phones. Those phones had a contract with Google, and so what they do, they trick Google into thinking that this phone is now the P30. So I can broadcast, but I still can't. I can do live broadcast, but I still can't upload videos at the moment. How old is your friend, Peter? About 20. Oh, that's quite young, yeah. Are they overweight? No. Yeah, can't they just, these ventilators, can't they just put them on? Well, isn't that strange? Yeah, very fit. There was a guy in England like that as well, nearly 40, very fit guy. Yeah, you would have thought his immune system, if they're very fit people, you would have thought their immune system would have beat it. Are you going into work, Murray? Yeah, I still haven't had my shot yet. But this news about those 2 people dying is not really making me rush to get it. Why did you say it's bad? I only heard about 100 people, Murray. Yeah, I just heard that everybody was locked down or something. This is what I'm drinking. Lemon craft or something. I prefer this one from the supermarket, and I think what I need to do is get fruit juices or tea, because I just want to quench my thirst, and maybe alcohol's not the best way to do it. I'll just get very low percentage alcohol. So I had an interview with the police. One interview. Oh, really? That's fucking some jumped up from one person, yeah? How the fuck can it go like that? One person off a plane in a hotel, yeah? I think a lot, like a few months ago when this, like in England, and saw the figures going down, thinking, this is the end of it. But then it showed you the football game and fucking thousands coming out of the fucking gates with no masks on. Oh, it's the Delta. Wait until we get the fucking alpha and the beta. And then the Sigma is going to sum it all up. Yeah, it looks like they're having nightmares in America as well. Shady fucking stupid people who've got to... Well, first of all, they're stupid, they're fucking believing in God. And then they're stupid if they're all congregating like that. This happened in bloody... in Korea as well. Oh, she's cute. I went to so I went to the Chinese scrapyard today. I got about like, what was it, 68 kilos, 64 kilos of wire, which was very nice. And I said to the guy, one of the Chinese guys taking the wire off the back of the truck, I says, what is, I said ni hao, which as you probably know is like hello. And I said, which is best, ni hao or no hao? He had no idea what I was talking about. Ni hao's on first. Yeah, I don't think I'm fucking going to Tokyo or Auckland. But I have paid my daughter off, so that was good. So if it dies down a bit in the next month, I might go to Okinawa. But then you think, you know, Okinawa or on an aeroplane. Lemon sours. I don't know if he's. It says lemon craft. But it's like 7%. I don't particularly like 7% and 9% drinks. Well, I haven't had an holiday in at least 10 years. So, but, you know, but it would be nice to be in a nice place and then Beck Ben, that's a good name. Yes, I suppose I realise I don't know how many countries there are around the world where we don't have a lockdown. It'd drive me fucking crazy. You know, because I'd soon get spotted as well. But the Japanese people, they're just treating it very differently. You know, do you know in England, in Britain, 80% of the deaths were in fucking nursing homes. 80%. So if that had been managed better, you know, if that had been controlled better, or people had fucking got switched on, but the government's fucking useless. 80%. So that would be, I don't know how many, did England get to 100,000? Well, let's just say so at least 60,000 died in nursing homes because they went to the hospital and then they got COVID, then they sent them back to spread the fucking disease in the fucking nursing homes. But when you think about it, so while I was talking to these coppers, I asked them if any of them had got what was in this area, and he said 3 policemen had got it. They caught it from their kids at a baseball meet. They were at home recovering. Kim Jong-un. Well, it's not. You know, it's not over till the fat person sings. Now with this COVID, it's not over till the fat person dies, which is me. I've got a load of money waiting for me in a fucking pension account, and I can't fucking access it now because of my cunt brothers. Oh, I saw a great internet thing today. I'd never seen this before, and it was an American, and I'm guessing it was in the last couple of years. And he said, "Send me beer money." Now, I want you to, if you don't know this story, guess how much money he got. This guy, he just sent me money for beer. It's the internet, Beck. Anybody take a guess? How much money did this guy get? He used Venmo, a money sending system, a Venmo. I don't know if it's just in America. Japanese girls, they're just they're just great dresses. You know, the way they're so stylish. I am. I took my cover off my phone, I dropped it right on the fucking end, and it broke. And they told me it would be 18,000 yen to fix it. But my daughter saw a repair kit for 6,000 yen. And this nice Chinese man said I could have this phone for 27,000. So no one's taken a guess, so I'll tell you. So the guy that asked for beer money got $1 million. And the story gets better. The story gets better. So many twists to this story. Did you get it fixed? Oh fuck, he broke the camera. That's not good news, is it? That would be expensive fix, yeah? Or insured. My daughter insured my phone, and then she stopped paying the insurance. Well, it was missing. Then I had to pay 12,000 yen for a fucking piece of shit iPhone 7. What, Murray? What are you asking what to? Oh, you lucky bastard. That is good news. Turn those fucking lights off, you cunt. No, I've lost my fucking night sight. I can't see the fucking what you've put now because of this fucker with the phone. I can't see what people are asking now because, like I said, I've been blinded. I can see some of the words, but not all the words. Convenience store drinking, yes. No, it's just a nice temperature now. It's probably about 25 degrees or a little bit less. It's just perfect. No, it's not the screen brightness. It's the cunt in this car that's just blinded me with the headlights. Is there anyone who speaks English there? Yeah, me. Yeah, someone told me I should get what is it, a dynamite screen or something. Yeah, when I was on the internet today looking for people for fixes, like these people they put in English, but they're from all different countries, giving you advice how to fix your phone, and and if they're not American or English, you can't understand what they're fucking saying. So this story of the guy that asked for beer money, he got $1 million, and then what he did, he donated the $1 million to a children's hospital that overlooked a baseball ground in his city. And then Bush, the beer company, they also matched that $1 million with $1 million. And there was a writer for this magazine or newspaper. He looked back into this guy's fucking tweets and Twitters, and 10 years ago he'd said something maybe a little rude or a little offensive, not too, it wasn't much, and then he started slagging him off. Looking back 10 years, he looked back and he found this offensive tweet to what some people will find offensive. So what someone else did on Twitter, they researched this writer and they found all kinds of offensive racist shit on his tweets. And so the newspaper fired this reporter. A great ending. Well, no, it's the end of August, and again for the last 3 years, it's been the coolest summers. So we had 2 weeks of a lot of rain, and it was very cool. So that was fantastic. Because especially in my job, when it's 36 degrees, it's not a lot of fun. Now, it's all about preparation, because in this bag next to me, I've got some beers, big bottle of water to drink tonight, and these beers and water are in a bag of ice. My eyes are still fucked up from those lights. I was born in Sheffield, England. So I can't see these names. Who are asking this? I know this is a Japanese, but I can't really read your name. So, in case these lads were at the station, I bought a couple of beers, but they weren't there, so I'll drink them. Yeah, Northlands. No, it's all right. But the thing with Japanese beer, though, it's great for food. Mm. I didn't know that. Might have read it before, but I might have failed on a quiz. I've seen, this. No, but a lot of people have. A lot of people have salty things with beer. You know, for example, potato chips or crisps, as we say in England, pork scratchings, peanuts. A lot of people do that. Well, it will do for me. There are lots of IPAs. But like I said, I just want to quench my thirst. Yeah, that's what it's in. Rice wine. Oh, look, I don't know if you can see that over there. You probably can't. See that wicket there? I don't know if you can see that dog. It's very friendly. And so I was talking to. Sometimes the dad takes it for a walk. Sometimes the mum. But the whippets and greyhounds, very friendly dogs. Oh, excuse me. Don't turn your fucking lights on bright this time, you cunt. I'm giving her the dead eye. The fucking bastard. See, I should have took a photograph of a number plate. The next time I fuck. Is that you, Thomas? Crazy Wolfgang? No, but that's... Well, in England, we would always accuse the... if the guy in the bar gave out food, we would always accuse them of making it really, really salty, so we would drink more beer. You have that thing in Australia, New Zealand, Peter Murray? All right, Jason. All right, pal. This bit, after drinking that craft fucking thing, that lemon sour, the beer tastes really strange. Maybe maybe the Kiwis and the Australians are like chipper, and the British are just miserable bastards, always finding something to gripe about. But the what's his name now? Bill. Do you know Bill Bailey, the British? Yeah, but even in Japan, you know, you have the little peanuts and the little brown things. You have the little peanuts, and we eat those with beer. Drink those with beer. Eat those with beer. There's a little shop just up the road here, and they sell these little packets of fucking nuts and senbei. And when I go in there, like, it's 80 yen for a packet, and just have those with the beer. Yeah, there's a British. He's a musician and a comedian. He's very fucking talented, funny guy called Bill Bailey. And lice cookie, yeah, we like those lice cookies. And he was comparing the Australians. You got to check this out. You got to check this out on. Look for Bill Bailey and Australians. And he says, yeah, the Australian will go, yeah, mate, it's fucking awesome. It's awesome, mate. It's fucking awesome. He goes, what are you doing tomorrow? I says, I don't know, mate, but it's going to be awesome. Oh, dear. Yeah, sometimes as a teacher, you get to explain to especially to women, the difference between rice and lice. What's it now in? I forget what it is now for lice in Japanese. Maybe shirami. It might be shirami for lice. And so it's always fun explaining that when they make that wrong, when they make the bad pronunciation. Funny burp. Ben, where are you from? Then I'm going to tell you what Ben means in Japanese. So because in Britain and in the territories down south, the Antipodeans, we say Gary or Gaza or Gaz, but in America they say Gary. But in Japan, Gary means diarrhea. And so, but also Ben means shit. So you've got Gary and Ben, but Gary Ben Gary, if you put Gary and Ben together, Gary Ben means diligent. All right, Jeff. I just saw that his wife, Bezos' wife, she got 4% of Amazon, and that's made her the 4th richest woman in the world. I think she should sell all of it all at once and then start to do good things with it. Diligent. Where is Jeff Bezos watching from? And Ben Beck. I like that name, Ben Beck. Beck Ben. You know, I never knew that. Maybe I'd seen it from memory. Long can kidding. Yep, is that what you call it? A long one. In America, I think a long one is a $100. It's a $100 bill, I think. But where was it now? Oh yeah. So the guy that was a baby on the Nirvana album, he was talking about being a pornographic, and I just looked at it today with an original photograph, and it shows this little kid with his little dick sticking out, and they made some kind of comment as well. So now he's suing them. Good luck, lad. Off gallons? Oh, what do you mean off gallon? Excuse me. It's not called in Japan. It's called Seven and I Holdings, not 7-Eleven. But of course, all the gaijin call it 7-Eleven. Oh. Half-gallon hats. Pete. 7. Okay. Do you know that? What I was going to say? Oh yeah, this is now. I've got this is what I'm going to do a bald head challenge. The 7-Eleven, if they'd only done that in July. You know Spike Lee. Spike Lee has made a film about the fucking about what happened on 9/11 and about what really happened on the 9/11, who really did it. But he's fucking cut it out of his film. He won't put it in the film. So obviously someone scared the shit out of him. Oh, that's nice down there. Let's have a look. Let's reverse camera and let's magnify. There was this big girl in the restaurant today, and I'm telling you now, she could have cracked walnuts with her ass. Hope his boyfriend's just turned up. No, he hasn't. Is this been a little bit skebby? But we like looking at things like this, don't we? Sorry, British people using fluid hentai. Yay. But did you like it? If you didn't like it, you're gay. Maybe this is a new fucking can of beer. I don't know. Gay, I didn't mean gay happy. I love Japanese women. They're stylish. Oh, LOL. Why? Japanese women are stylish. They're the most sought after women until they start asking for all of your wages. Oh dear, I'd love to see the faces on. I'd love to see the faces on these 22-year-old, 23-year-old men who straight out of university, straight to Japan, go to bed and get married to the first Japanese girl to shag, and then it says next day after the honeymoon, give me your bank cards and all your money's going into my account. Nice hips. Oh. I'm just going to go around this corner because I'll take that empty can with me. Excuse me. Because I want to sit down on this step. Oh, that's fucking better. Oh. What? So one night, just to the left here is a bus station, and there are some places to sit. And one night I was talking to a young American woman, like in her 20s, something like that. And I was like, I thought I'd made a date with her. She didn't turn up. Hey, 50 minutes. Come on, guys, somebody chat. That's somebody from the station. Oh yeah, that's what I was saying. So, Dan, if you ever tried this, put a bag of ice, if you got a bald head or you're thinning, and then get a bag of crushed ice and put it on the top of your head and see how long you can do that for. I'm not sure what you're trying to ask, Big Ben. Well, it says tomorrow, Monday and Tuesday are going to be sunny, and then it says after that, rainy days or cloudy days. So tonight at the station, I was chatting to an American, a Kiwi, and a guy from Sri Lanka. And the guy from Sri Lanka, he was talking to me because I was talking. I'd been drinking off a bottle of gin a few days last week, and he mentioned this gin called Sui, which means water. And I'd seen this at the I'd seen this gin at the liquor store. Liquor Mountain, and it was I saw because it was 3,000 yen. You know, there are some very expensive gins and gins and vodkas, and he said he bought this bottle of Sui, so I know he was talking about, and it was expensive, and he said it was very nice. And I was thinking, well, when it's 3,000 yen for a bottle of gin, it's a better be nice. Jinko Sui. Is that Sakamoto? Gin. Alcohol gin from Britain. Mother's Ruin. Oh my God. No, the name of the gin was called Sui. I'm sorry, I can't remember if that. I'm guessing that wasn't the kanji. I guess if you were making an alcoholic drink, you wouldn't put the kanji for water on your drink. No, gin is a G-I-N. So at present, in the areas that are affected, it's until September the 12th, which is about 2 weeks away. So tomorrow I can take in my tickets for the Takarakuji 30th, and that is if I win, that's $7 million. Oh, sorry, pal. And then on Wednesday I bought two. There's a lottery called Big, and it's based on the football season in Japan. And this prize is Jusan Okuen. It's built up Jusan Okuen, which is about $12 million. You're doing well, Sakamoto. Maybe should I say Sakamoto-san or Mr. Sakamoto? Which city are you watching from? Few betting, yeah, that's right. Yeah, the betting is just pachinko. But I think I went into a Hiroshima. Okay. So I went into a shop the other day, and I think for the horse racing you can get an app, and you can bet on, you can open an account and you can bet online. But the good thing is, if you come to Japan and you're not a betting man, then you're a betting man, then you can save some money. Yeah, it never dawned on me until I was older that in England, the betting shops are next to the boozer. They're next to the pub. So you get all these people that are drunk going going to the betting shop and losing all their money. Yeah, but those places the Japanese guys go to, they're just very expensive. Yeah, well, just watch. Get on Netflix, get a next Netflix account, and then just put some headphones on, and then just put the subtitles on, and just watch English speaking films, and you just put your headphones on, just look at the subtitles, and then repeat the words. That's the best way to do it. It's a lot easier to learn a language now, you know. I went to Nagoya today, and as I was waiting at a traffic light, I saw this very small beer garden. Ben, you didn't tell me where you were from. Is that Indonesian? I'm guessing Indonesian. They've all got. Well, I don't know who's here. Well, Peter was here from Tokyo, and I'm Murray from New Zealand. I don't know if you're still here, pal. Geek wasn't here, probably doesn't know yet. Yeah, that's the way to do it. But Netflix is probably better. All right, Peter. What is it fucking? I don't know if you've seen this now in England. They've fucking tagged onto some. They've tagged onto some Royal Marine Commando. He's trying to organise fucking groups to attack vaccination centres. What's happening with this fucking world? And it's going to get crazier in the next few. They've still got they have still got in fucking, there are 150 British subjects. I'm guessing a lot of these are like Afghans that like got settled in England, then went back to, you know, to see what it was all about. And the fucking, they've brought out all the fucking soldiers, so they brought them out to send them back again. But we saw what happened with the fucking ISIS, and when they were capturing all those fucking Westerners and then fucking holding them for fucking as hostages and then cutting the fucking heads off. That's, we don't want to fucking see that again. Yeah, the majority of English spoken or studied in Japan is American English, because most of them want to go to America. Yeah, I didn't see the full story, just saw the headlines, Jason. But there's enough stories, especially from America, of people saying, oh, this vaccination is all fucking bullshit, this fucking thing's all fucking bullshit. Then the next thing, they're in fucking hospital, fucking on a ventilator, then dying. How fucking stupid can people be? Well, they will do if they start watching my fucking videos. Get the word out. Ooh la la. I think I need to write a song called Ooh La La. Maybe someone in France already did it. Most Japanese. Not mostly, most Japanese. Most fucking, but you just, I said, so this Sakamoto-san, no need to apologize, pal. So Sakamoto-san has just said, most Japanese people don't know the British accent. Well, neither do the fucking Americans. And we're speaking the same fucking language. You know, because if you get like, a lot of most British people, when British people speak to Americans or they hear British people speak, we get accused of being Australian. Now that's a kick in the teeth. Honestly, they just say, you're Australian, right? But Australians will find that funny as well, because the fucking, even Kiwis and Aussies, their accents is so different. I guess I've lived in Australia, well, I've lived in fucking New Zealand, like, but I'm sure to most British they can tell the difference between Kiwis and Aussies, can't they? Well, it's not that, Jason. It's fucking, once you've got it, it's like surviving it, innit, mate? You've got to say, if you've survived it, you fucking, it's lucky. Yeah, you'd think the Canadians would know better, wouldn't you? Being British subjects. But the key, the Australian accent is very strong, because the Aussies with the car and the bear, a mate, and then the Kiwis with like seven or bid or pin, it's. Like I said, Peter, I'd have thought the Canadians would have had a better idea. I think the Canadian and American accent is closer than the Kiwi and Aussie accent. Oh yeah, without a doubt. You know, people have accused me of not even being from Sheffield because I've slowed down the way I speak. I speak more clearly than my compatriots in Sheffield. But I've still got a strong Yorkshire accent, I think. Well, I chatted to Dashcam or Jason, and he's got a very strong Aussie accent, very manly accent. I think when I worked in New Zealand, I met a few people that spoke better English than the English, and I think they're called the what's the capital of New Zealand? Well, on the bottom of the North Island, the capital. Well, is it Wellington? I think they call them the Wellington set, because they're very posh. They're very posh speaking. Are you a Kiwi, are you, Joseph? I must say, you don't find many Kiwis, definitely not Kiwis teachers here, and only a few Aussies, without a doubt. Yeah, one night I was itching it from the I think it was Hamilton, and I was itching it down to Queenstown, and I was like, I got a Bergen on. A Bergen is like it's a backpack, what Marines call Bergens, and I was walking along this tree line. I thought I would have to like fucking rough it in the edge of this forest, and a car pulled up because you'll be wanting a lift. I said, yeah, and it took me all the way to the Wellington YMCA or something like that. Yeah, I must admit, you know, the Kiwis, when they were picking me up, they said, if you're coming back this week, give me a call. They said, give me a call and you can stay at our place. The most friendliest of people. Just started watching a new series on Netflix called Paranoia. I don't know if you've seen it, but fucking, I think I've watched 2 or 3 shows of it, but it's really good show. Well worth watching. And they've got Yorkshire accents, not wrong with that. Well, my fucking kidney's going to be alright. like I was just wondering now, is it really bad? Is it really worse when it's winter for this COVID? Manly. Well, you have. You know. This is why all the chicks dig you. How's that Korean woman going? Is she still jumping about? Is she? I've been trying to get in touch with Moe-chan. She's not fucking returning me calls though. I think I've got enough money. I might go and visit one of these bathhouses next week. See if I can get a young girl to wash me bollocks. Or listen to it. No, she didn't. I don't know what the story was. I think she was into me, but I didn't realize she was into me because she's fucking like 28 and I'm like 62. And maybe I fucked up, so. I don't know what the reason is, but the thing is, if this lockdown would never work, and it hasn't worked, because if you've got members of your family that have still got jobs, for example, if you work in a shop, or you're a driver, or you're a taxi person, or you're delivering food, and then you go back home, and people are going to catch it, so it's silly. Yeah, it's not. It's not just that. She was just funny. She was funny. She was kind. She was like a lad. Do you know? She had like a lad sense of humor, and she was really easy to get on with. She was generous with the money, and she was fucking a bit, well, not a bit crazy, a fucking lot crazy actually. But like I say, I liked her a lot, and I think cause she was always telling me. She goes, my dad saw you in so-and-so today, or my mum saw you at fucking that shop. I'm thinking, why is your mum and dad fucking looking out for me? But never know. So I sent her a message the other day. We should do this OnlyFans. We're just talking, like sexual talk. And this is what I've got an idea for. Maybe I should make that my next video. Come back my way. Well, they will do if you put them in a fucking freezer. Well, I think you can do, can't you? You know. But I saw these fucking crazy numbers. There was this American man and wife. They were averaging $150,000 a month, and then they had a special month, $500,000 fucking dollars. Can you fucking believe that? And I think they're just like, they're just like $10, $15 a pop for this subscriber. And what they said, they didn't really do sex as much as like the wife dressing sexily and things like that. So, and this did pique my interest. Your dad's a charmer. Jason, did you say your dad was German? Is he like 100% German or half and half? Did you, did your dad say, when I first set eyes on you, I was looking through a telescopic sight? Yeah, they do have a good sense of humour, without a doubt. So that's probably where you got it from. But the you have a they so they're close because beans means eins. A million housewives every day pick up a tin of beans and say, "Fuck it, we'll have chips." I don't. Wait, you mean the swing set? You mean like? Yeah. What is a swing set? You mean like like in a play park in a park something where you swing on a swing that swing, or is that something different? What do you mean? It was just a frame, and he said, "Climb up that, you little fucker." Forward, but you're 41. But in 1983, you were only fucking 2, weren't you? Did you? Have you ever done the? Have you ever done a what do you call it? A wings course, a parachute course. Have you ever done that? I did a 2-week parachute course at Bryce Norton, and that's what you do for fucking 2 weeks. You run up a fucking ramp and then jump off in all fucking directions. And we were told that when the in the Canadian paratroop school, what what the instructors would do if the Canadians made a mistake, the troopers or the fucking soldiers or whatever they were, if they made a mistake, they would hit them with a big fucking stick. Yeah, like I said, I mean, the only jump I ever did was from 800 feet from a cage jump, a balloon. That's the only. We went up one day. We were ready to jump, and it's like 35 knots, so it's too windy to jump. No, never. Like I said, because well, like when I was in there, all the bee stings, because the Royal Marines, they used to have a lot of bee stings, but they had to stop it, because fucking people were dying. Was that in the Australian Army then, Jason? I was hit with a truck once. But luckily, he just hit my left shoulder, and I fucking went in I went in straight forward, so I was all right. But you need to earn your wings though before you fucking jump, don't you? Or they just said, "You'll be right, mate." So I didn't do it, like I said, because we were there 2 weeks. Yeah, I was running across this. The traffic was stuck, and I ran across a zebra crossing, and the cunt didn't look before he set off. And I could see him moving to one. I tried to turn right to run away from it, and then he fucking just hit me. So the front of the truck, he just hit my shoulder and just sent me flying. And then I just ran up to the truck and fucking and got angry with him. Instead of laying on the floor and fucking claiming compensation. Oh, he's Eric Prince. No, it was all right. Went to that, it was fucking right as rain. But I didn't know about the Japanese compensation system. So what I should have done is said, no, I'm getting a lot of fucking pain. The black, oh, okay. Is he going to go by himself? It's going to turn all, like it's all. If it's very funny that the American government, they could find out who these people that were responsible for this bombing, and then they could like fucking they could hit them. Because it looks like the Taliban must have had something to do with it, letting these fucking bombers through. Yeah, I've seen these stories, with the fucking, the when the troops were in certain parts of the Middle East, the American troops, and then they got like people that were like fucking washing their clothes, earning more money. No, it was at the Taliban. Okay. There's a... no, but the Taliban's fucked up because the American government has got all fucking Afghans' money. Well, no, because I guess they found them because the Taliban told them who they were. Or they've got like information. Joe Biden has already said that he's expecting another attack. I just fucking... Jason, you can't put fucking 50 million into a fucking briefcase. The briefcase would be bigger than the fucking helicopter. There was a story of a guy that worked at a fucking security company, and they stole $20 million, something around there, $20 million. $20 million weighed fucking 1.25 tons. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, if they were gonna these days, if they were stealing money, that would have been done a long time ago, into a Swiss bank account or into fucking Panama, whatever. I don't think. Have you got anything to declare? Just $69 million. Yeah, there was someone in America, they were stopped recently. They had fucking tens of thousands of dollars, and apparently in America, even internal flights, you're only allowed to carry $10,000 on internal flights. Now in Britain, I think it's £10,000. That's the limit you're allowed to carry. I'll be like, I've got fucking 10,000 yen. Yeah, I know. I was talking to someone the other day about it. They've taken I don't know if it's $3.5 billion or $13 billion from the American public. They're fucking dodgy cunts, and the problem is the American public can't afford to fight it. If they've claimed, like they say, if the coppers have claimed like $1,000 to $5,000, they say you're going to use this for drugs, but they never arrest them. They just take the money. There's no fucking court cases. There's nothing, and they just take the money. And the people, they can't afford to fight it because it costs like thousands of dollars in fucking solicitors' fees. Hello, Zero. Hello, is it beer you're looking for? Found it. Yeah, it's a massive amount of money. And in fact, I think the High Court or the top Supreme Court has told them to fucking stop doing it. And they've turned around and just said, fucking no way. This is our fucking spending money. What's that girl's name? Zero. Oh. No, it could be Moi-chan. Did you know it was the Indians that came up with the concept of zero? Did you miss anything? I don't know. Maybe. Just go through the comments or watch it later. We were talking about civil asset seizure in America. about the Afghan Prime Minister. There's no doubt about it. If the Afghan Prime Minister had not flown out of the country, he'd be fucking hanging from a fucking lamppost. Apparently a big fan of Mussolini. I was blinded by my eyes. My eyes have now got their. My night sight has returned. Where is Crazy Wolfgang watching from? Yeah, like I could see most of the words, but I just couldn't fucking read what was being said. Oh, you're in Kyoto. Are you Japanese, or are you just a gaijin in Kyoto? I upset someone the other week because sometimes you can't tell. I did. Sorry, pal. I've been drinking. And I asked him if he was fucking. I asked him if he was. There was a guy from fucking Sapporo who said that. You know that's. There was a guy from Sapporo. He says, "I'm watching from Sapporo," and I said, "Are you fucking American? Or are you fucking Japanese?" And then he didn't say anything. Yeah, well, we should, but there's no fucking drinks at the moment. Is Kyoto? Can you get drinks in Kyoto? Send me a train fare. Who was that who sang that? Blinded by the Light. Was that? Was that an English band? Electric Light Orchestra? I think they said 12 prefectures now, is it? Yeah, it is. Blinded by the Light. But I just can't remember. I always thought it was that band from Birmingham. Hey, those dreads are looking pretty good, aren't they? Maybe I should colour them. You still there, Jason? You know that song? Well, it's a very old song, fucking old. Who is it? Blinded by the Light. Who sang that? Yes, I have. I hitchhiked from Tokyo to Nagoya, and also from this area to Tokyo. They took me, they picked me up just outside Tokyo, and they brought me all the way to Nagoya, just a group of lads. And they brought me right to Nagoya Station. A Decatura truck. Was that one of those big trucks, yeah? But near me, I didn't know that. There's, because I went to one side of the. I went to one near me. There's an entrance. There's a bus stop, and I went there trying to hitch, and the coppers pulled up and said, "You can't do that from here." But there is very close to me. I can walk to it, and there's a station. What do you call it? A highway station or truck stop, something like that. And I could go there, which is a lot safer. What is that inside the truck? Yeah, well, I think we've all seen those big trucks, like fucking BJ and the Bear. Like, remember that show? Were you too old for that show? Too young for that show? BJ and the Bear. Who the fuck ever come up with that idea? BJ and the Bear. Ooh, lovely. That's the, like if you're in America, if you live in America, you can see fucking reruns of everything. Everything that was ever fucking made in America, you can fucking see it. Shows from the 1920s, 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s, 70s. The worst one, the Curly, Larry and Moe, that's the worst fucking comedy I've ever seen in my life. And the best one was Laurel and Hardy. Yeah, of course, fucking classic, fucking many classic British shows. Yeah, you've what? Dad's Army. Yeah, Are You Being Served? Dad's Army. LOLO. It Ain't Half Hot Mum. There's so many, but the thing with that was that a lot of them was Only Fools and Horses was written by one guy. One guy wrote it. And a lot of the other shows are just written by two people. Yeah, but there are so many fucking shows, mate. Even Lee Not Going Out, that's a good fucking series. There are lots of laughs in that. Oh, really? They were traveling. Yeah, he was a puff, wasn't he? The main character. He was gay. But I loved, there's so many good characters. The German Gestapo, the guy with the blonde, was it Herr Flick? Herr Flick was brilliant, and the fucking one of the waitress girlfriends was brilliant. I didn't like that copper. I didn't think that was funny at all. The good moaning. I didn't like that guy. And the old guy with the moustache, it is I. Leclerc. But from the grandma in the bed upstairs to Renee's wife, fucking great character. And I think my favourite was the Sam Kelly, with the when the I think instead of saying Hitler, he would say Le. Yeah, that's a great show. But the thing is, Jason, there are so many shows like that. Really are so many shows. I know I shouldn't have left Britain. Wow, fucking man, let's take these guys. Yeah, there's one show that I never saw which was supposed to be a big hit in Britain, and it was called Father Brown, and I've never seen that one. Or Father Ted, was it? I parked the truck under the fucking bank's thing. I don't know whether to go and move it. But I am sure that that show is a lot funnier than the fucking Britain's Got Talent fucking show. That would be my dream, to end my life watching all British sitcoms. All right, Jason, and it's been good chatting, pal. Thanks for dropping in. Take care. Don't forget to put some bath salts in. If you're not sure how the water is, test them with your bollocks. Yeah. Cheers, pal. Bye-bye. The battery's going to run out soon, guys, so everyone else that's watching, thank you very much for dropping in, commenting, asking questions. I appreciate it. Take care, guys. Bye-bye.